by Sturgis. I believe that Bushido has always spoke to my soul first. Jesus, as a Buddhist, has always rang in my ears as an answer. Yusuf Islam singing his song "A is for Allah" and saying that Allah is the name for God in Arabic, meaning that everybody's got the same God. You just talk to him in whatever tongue you speak. I even believe that atheists in a way have God because their God is order and science, and everybody speaks a different religion. It's your religion is not a thing. It's like a being. It's its own thing. It's between you and it's your operating system. It's your programming. It's what makes you who you are. Everybody has, whether you have a religion or not, you still have a religion or something that you do, that you believe in, that you follow. And so everybody just needs to back off each other. Life is not black and white. Life is not Republican and Democrat. Life is not extremes. Like Michael Brown should not have reached into the car, but if the cop had a taser, I believe that Michael Brown would still be alive. Was he doing the right thing? No. Did he deserve to die? I don't think so. But you don't mess with cops. That's just rule number one. They got guns. They got tasers. You don't mess with them because they are jaded. They are unhappy. They are, frontline foot soldiers in the war against everything in America, and they're burned out. So don't mess with them. But you don't try to take a gun from a cop, and you don't do whatever. But if you're going to be a cop, you got to be brave enough to do the right thing and be like, I can tase this guy, or I can fight him. I was scared. The day that you're scared, or too scared to do your job, whether you're a PJ, a fireman, a cop, the day that you're too scared to do your job is the day that it's time to hang up your spurs, When your life becomes more important than the people you're protecting, it's time to retire. And unfortunately, we got a lot of guys out there that aren't honorable people, and that's what they do. And you got not honorable people on both sides, criminals and cops. Eric Gardner, sorry. Eric Warren's a friend of mine. Eric Gardner. It wasn't the chokehold that killed him. That's not what they're guilty. They're not guilty of choking him to death. What they're guilty of is once he was in their custody, he was in their protective custody to take and do whatever to him, and to let someone die in your custody. That's what they're guilty of. They're guilty of negligent homicide. They're guilty of being unsympathetic, and they're guilty of not knowing anything about medicine because an asthmatic, overweight, you challenge that airway, the chokehold, bothered him, bam, shuts up, no breath's going through, and he dies. It's a sad, horrible, terrible thing. People should not have to die. And cops need to be more brave. But there's a middle ground. Everybody's complicit in these guys' deaths. The fact that they had horrible education, or, didn't have the chance at a good education. The factors on both sides. Nobody is innocent. Nobody is totally guilty. Everybody's just guilty of, living life and doing stupid things, and it's not good, and we gotta stop. Everything is not black and white. There's a gray. We gotta come to a a center, a middle where everybody meets and says, hey, this is what we got to do. And until everybody starts, taking one step towards Allah, and then God will take 2 steps towards you, right? It's the same person. You just gotta let go of some hate. Let go of one problem that somebody's done to you or treated you, and just be like, I'm just gonna stop the hate right here. I don't care. And while we're at no means no, if a girl says no, just be a man, do the right thing, and go home or something. Don't take advantage of drunk girls. It's not nice. Don't take advantage of anybody, period. Alright, I think I've ranted enough. I apologize. I had meant this to be an uplifting, happy thing. It's been a bad week for America. It's been a bad week for the world. I mean, I only touched on 2 things. Jets going down and not being properly explained. This terror, torture stuff going on. I mean, as the good guys, you always have to be the good guys. You gotta do the honorable thing. You gotta... If people die because we did the right thing, that's... And I hate that. But if you're gonna be the good guys, you have to be the good guys. You can't go around bullying people and stuff. You have to do the hard, right thing every time versus the easy way. The right way is never easy, and in this world, it's not getting any easier. I always thought, man, would have no worries, no concerns, no nothing, and every day there's something new more to worry about. I think we gotta do something. Capitalism works, but it doesn't work. You need capitalism with a conscience that says, okay, I only need to make 100 million this year. There's got to be a cap. I'm not saying that people shouldn't work, because people need to work. You need to earn your living, earn your life, live a good life. But you need to be able to live off of whatever you're paying, whether you're working at Walmart, Target, or you're in the Air Force. You should be able to afford to give your family a healthy, happy, upbringing. Kids shouldn't have to worry about, am I going to eat tomorrow? Do I have to get myself up and lock myself out and come, when I get home, because my mom and my dad are always working, and, that's no way for people to live. We got to stop building new houses. There are too many. We need to start, on base, they have this thing where you can't put a new building up until an old building has been taken down. Hey, take down some old houses, build a new house there. That way you're using new resources, so these construction crews are still working, and you're upgrading, piece by piece. If you were playing Clash of Clans or something, you upgrade your house here, and then when you upgrade that house, and then when that house goes, you take that one out, put a new one in too, and you bring a neighborhood up together, and maybe people would take pride in their where they live, if you gave them something to be proud of. Get rid of the graffiti and help clean, but that's what the money from the rich people who, are like, hey, what? I'm fine, I don't need to make that much money, and help pay for these programs so people are out there working. We all have unemployed people. hey, we'll pay you $15 an hour to collect trash, or do this or that, but they're cleaning up their neighborhoods, and give people like, yeah, man, this is where I live, this is where I grew up. It's something to be proud of. Not. And stop building tract homes. Oh, it's killing me that Helotes is encapsulated by tract housing. People don't move out to the country to live in tract housing. You move out to the country to live on an acre or two and not have to see neighbors. And the neighbors that you do see, they're very nice people and they're happy. And they cook wild boar and it tastes really good. Well, that's about it. But I hope you enjoyed this. I think I enjoyed it. I like to thank Greg Proops for inspiring me. He's amazing. If you get a chance to listen to Greg Proops, listen to Greg Proops. The man has got a good head and got a good heart. And he speaks to me every week. He's pretty awesome that way. So listen to Greg Proops. Thank you.